So now we are going to see a new chapter, that is multiples. Okay, multiple or multiples, we can say as multiples. Okay, the number we get by multiplying. First we must know what is multiple. So I am giving the definition of multiples, that is the numbers we get by multiplying 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 with a number are called multiples of that number. The numbers we get by multiplying 1, 2, 3 and so on with the number are called multiples of that number. So what is that? I'll give you the proper explanation for this definition. That is 10 into 1 is equal to 10. 10 into 2 is equal to 20. 10 into 3 is equal to 30. This is the answer. So 10 is what they said, the number we get by multiplying 1, 2, 3 with the number. This is a number. So this number is multiplied by 1. So 10 is a number, is multiplied by 1, you can get 10. 10 is a number, this is multiplied by 2. So multiplying 1, 2, 3. So multiply by 2 you can get 20. 10 is a number, just multiply by 3 you can get 30. So it's so on. So the numbers we get by multiplying 1, 2 and 3 with a number are called multiples of that number. The 10 is a multiple of 10 and 10 is a multiple of, that is the above numbers 10, 20, 30, 40 are called the first 4 multiples of 10. That is the above numbers. What are the numbers given? That is answer is 10, 20, 30. Even if you multiply 10 into 4, you can get what? 40. So what are the numbers? 10, 20, 30, 40. These are the above numbers. These are the multiples of 10. But the multiples of 10, if you need multiples of 10, you have to multiply by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. The answer is 10, 20, 30, 40. So this is the multiples of 10. So in this one, in this case, 10 is one of the multiple of 10. That is what? Remember the points to remember. You have to remember the point. A number is a multiple of itself. The number is a multiple of itself. That is same number. So a number is a multiple of itself means, for example, 45. So first you have to find what are the multiples for these. 1 into 45 you can get 45. 3 into 15 you can get 45. 5 into 9 you can get 45. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 9, 15, 45. These are the multiples. That is, you can, otherwise we can call it as a factors. So 45 is a 1 into 45 you can get 45. Then 3 into 15 you can get 45. 5 into 9 you can get 45. These are the possible factors of 45. But 45 is one of the multiple of 45. It itself means the same number. So 45 is a number. 45 is a multiple of the same number. 45 is one of the multiple of 45. That is what the statement is given. A number is a rules is given. A number is a multiple of itself, the same number. So 45, one is a generally one is a multiple for all the numbers. So 45 is one of the multiple of 45, that is 45 into 1 you can get 45. So 45 is one of the multiple of 45. 45 means the same number, otherwise we can call it as itself. So every number is a multiple of 1. 10 into 1 you can get 10. So 10 is a multiple of what? 1. 10 into 1, if you multiply by 1 only you can get 10. So 10 is a multiple of 1. I'll repeat once again, multiples. What are multiples? That is what I've written. The number we get by multiplying 1, 2, 3 and so on with the number are called multiples of that number. For example, 10 into 1 is equal to 20. 10 into 2 is equal to 20. Sorry, 10 into 1 is equal to 10. 10 into 2 is equal to 20. 10 into 3 is equal to 30. 10 into 4 is equal to 40. So it's so on, it is infinitive. Always multiples infinitive and factors is not infinitive. It is a what? Finite. So finite means there is some restrictions. You can't so on. It's not keep on going on, but multiples is keep on going on. It is so on. That is what we can call it as infinitive. So 10 into 1 is equal to 10, 10 into 2 is equal to 20, 10 into 3 is equal to 30, 10 into 4 is equal to 40. This is an example. So 10 is a number. This number is multiplied by 1, you can get 10. 10 is the same number, the multiply by 2 you can get 20. So 10, 20, 30, 40, these are the multiples of 10. That is what the statement is given. So if any number is multiplied by 1, you can get the same number. So the above number 10, 20, 30 and 40 are called first 4 multiples of 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40 are the multiples of 10, but before, if you want to get the multiples of 10, you have to multiply by 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are the multiplication tables. If you multiply by 1, you can get 10. If you multiply by 2, you can get 20. If you multiply by 3, you can get 30. If you multiply by 4, you can get 40. So these are the multiplication table. This is the number. So if any number is multiplied by 1, 2, 3 and 4, you can get the multiples. So the above numbers 10, 20, 30, 40 are called the first 4 multiples of 10. So these are the multiples of 10. Next, you have to remember some points for the multiples. You have to remember or memorize the points to remember the points, or whatever, it's rules, you can say anything. So points to remember, you have to memorize. This point is very important, this point is very essential. So points to remember all these points. A number is a multiple of itself. A number is a multiple of itself. For example, 45 into 1 you can get 45, 25 into 1 you can get 25, 100 into 1 you can get 100, 30 into 1 you can get 30. So all those things. This is an example. So 1 into 45 is 45, 3 into 15 you can get 45, 5 into 9 is equal to 45. So 1, 3, 5, 9, 15, 45. These are the factors of what? Factors of this factor of this number, that is 45. But 45 into 1 you can get 45. So a number is a multiple of itself. So if you multiply 45 into 1, you can get the same number. That is what? 45 is one of the multiples of 45. That is called as itself, otherwise the same number. If you multiply by 45 into 1, you can get 45 only. So 45 is one of the multiple of the same number, a multiple of 45, or a multiple of itself. That is the rules of this rules of the statement. Explanation of the statement. And every number is a multiple of 1. So 10 into 1 you can get 10. So 1 is a multiple of 10. 1 is a multiple of 10, because 10 into 1 only you can get 10. So 1 is a multiple of, every number is a multiple of 1. So 10 into 1 you can get 10. So 1 is a multiple of 10. This is the basic rules and regulations, or otherwise points to remember, whatever it may be. So these are whatever the term you can use it of this. So remember points to remember, or else this is the definition of the multiples. This is the example, and points to remember. These 2 points are very, very important. This is the major rules of the multiplication. Sorry, not multiplication, multiples.